Peace and love, y'all, and welcome back to Yoga with Luisana. Before we get this video started, don't forget to like and subscribe. The subscribe button is right below, so you can stay in tune with all the videos that are coming up for the rest of this year. Super excited to share them all, and so happy that you're here. So clearly today, we're going to be doing a flow in our own bed. Just a gentle, really light flow to get into the body. You can do this either right in the morning, or you can do this before you go to bed. So no particular time of when you need to do this, but in the comfort of your own bed or wherever you are that's comforting for you is a perfect place to be for this practice. So excited to bring this to you all. So to get started, we're going to start just into this comfortable seat, come into this nice cross-leg position. And we're going to start off by either bringing the palms to face down if you want to feel a little more grounded, or palms to face up if you need a bit more energy. And then we'll start to close the eyes down. So we're just going to take this time here to just take time to settle into our body. Also allowing ourselves to arrive here. And as you're taking this time and space to arrive in your body, can you just give thanks to yourself for being here, for showing up, and for carving out this little bit of time to yourself for a little bit of self-care, self-love, a little bit of self-practice. And let's take time here to just start to hone into our breath. So wherever you are in space, let's go ahead and exhale all our air out. Take a deep inhale. And a breath out the body. And taking two more here, a deep belly breath in. And a breath out the mouth. And just one more cycle here. And a breath out the body. And then let's take time here to start to flutter the eyes open, arriving back into our space. We'll go ahead and place the palms alongside our body. And let's reach the arms around, up, and overhead. Maybe even draw the gaze up as well. And on the exhale, can you release the arms and drop the chin to the chest? So very gentle stretch for the shoulders here. We'll go ahead and raise those arms around, up, and overhead. Maybe draw the gaze up as well. And you can also keep the eyes closed. On the exhale, release the arms, chin to chest. Let's take that one more time. Inhaling to reach the arms around, up, and overhead. This time, let's take a little seated spinal twist over to our right. So allowing the palms to just land here as is. Let's reach the arms around, up, and overhead. And let's take our seated spinal twist over to our left. So just noticing here as the palms land, wherever it feels comfortable. It can even be on a pillow, maybe on your thigh, but just allowing the palms to rest down. And then noticing here as you're lengthening out the spine, can you maybe twist a little bit deeper towards your left? And again, you can keep the eyes closed down here, which is what I recommend. And let's take about 2 breaths here to just breathe into this twist, to breathe into our back body. And taking just one more cycle of breath here. And then very carefully, we're going to go ahead and place this right palm on our left knee. And let's go ahead and draw this left arm up and overhead and start to take a nice seated side body stretch over to our right. So you doesn't have to look any particular way, just noticing as you're holding on to this left knee, can you continue to lift your heart space up and then maybe take the side bend over just a little bit deeper here. Yeah, we're going to hold here for about 2 cycles of breath as well. Take a deep belly breath in and a breath out the body. And we'll go ahead and connect to just one more cycle of breath here. And then very carefully, let's go ahead and release this left palm down. So left palm towards this right knee. So create this little X with the arms here. And then start to release your body down in one little piece. Now, you're more than welcome to keep this little X shape of the arms. I'm going to recommend to lengthen your arms forward. So unravel your arms carefully as you make your way into this seated forward bend here. So really taking time to just settle into your back body, also into your lower body. And as you're letting the head go, maybe take a little rock from side to side here to send a little more love into that lower body. And we're going to take about, if you're rocking, about just 2 more little rocks, 2 more little sways from side to side. And then very carefully using your next breath in, let's draw the spine straight back to center slowly, and then straight away, let's reach your arms around up and overhead. Again, gaze up as well. On the exhale, let's take our seated spinal twist over to our right. And again, just noticing wherever the palms land is wherever they land. So no particular way on how you need to allow the palms to land, but continuing to lift up out of the spine. And maybe with the exhale, can you take your seated side body stretch over to the right side, just a little bit deeper here. And let's go ahead and connect to about 2 cycles of breath in this space. Just breathing into our twist, breathing into our back body. And just one more cycle here. And then keeping this left palm on this right knee, let's take the right arm over and around up and overhead. And then take the seated side body stretch over to our left. So just noticing here as you're sending a lot of love to the right side body and keeping this left palm on the right knee, lift the heart space up. So stay proud in the chest. Maybe with the exhale, can you take your side bend over just a little bit deeper here? Now let's hold here for about 2 more cycles. And just one more round of breath. And then very carefully release this top palm down, create that little X shape with the arms, and then we'll go ahead and just lengthen those arms forward. So reach the palms towards the top of the space and take a little rock from side to side here. So just allowing your body to be held here by your bed. Yes, so no effort in this space, just allowing yourself to fold, little rock from side to side to send love into the back body. And we'll take about just one more cycle of breath here. And then very carefully, let's draw the spine back up to neutral. Let's reach your arms around up and overhead. Draw the gaze up as well. And then we'll go ahead and release the arms alongside us here. So I'm going to recommend that you just close the eyes down in this space if they're not already. But we're going to go ahead and draw the right ear over to the right shoulder. So getting a little bit of a neck stretch. And then we'll drop the chin to the chest. And then left ear over to left shoulder. So let's take that a few more times. And I'm going to recommend that you take that 6 times here. So moving from side to side as a count of 1. And then taking this maybe as slow or as fast as you would like, but also take time to notice that if you need to hold into this space a little bit longer, listen to the body here. So just take this time to breathe love into the neck. We tend to store a lot in this space. So give the body grace. And take about just 3 more little rocks, 3 more little sways from side to side. And then taking about 1 more here. Take your time. And then once you finish your last set and you're equal on both sides, drop the chin back to the chest slowly. We'll draw the head back up to neutral here. And we're going to make our way to lie on our back. So from here, I'm going to recommend that you start to drop the soles of the feet down towards your bed here. And then you want to go ahead and lay straight onto your back. So really nice and comfy in this space. So I'm going to recommend that you keep the left foot grounded onto the earth. And let's go ahead and lift this right leg up towards the sky. Now from here, I recommend that you grab for the back of this right thigh. Keep a soft bend of this right knee. You can keep the left foot planted. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and extend this left leg forward. So it feels a little more comfortable for my lower body. Keep this right foot engaged and guided up towards the sky. And we'll take a few cycles of breath here to breathe love into our hamstring. And taking about just 2 more cycles here. And just 1 more round of breath. And then very carefully, let's go ahead and drop this left foot back down towards our bed here. And we're going to go ahead and create a little figure 4 on the leg. So we'll cross this right ankle over our left knee first. And if you would like to intensify this posture, I recommend to just lift this left leg up. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and keep this left foot grounded just because I want a little more of a calming space and not too intense in the hips. So taking this time here, once you feel nice and settled into your lower body, maybe take a little rock from side to side of the legs here. So wherever you are in space, yeah, sending a little bit of love into those hip sockets. And taking about just 3 more little rocks, 3 more little sways from side to side. Allowing the back body to be held by the earth. And also allow yourself the space and time to send a lot of love into those hips, y'all. And then very carefully, once you draw the legs back to center, slowly unravel the legs carefully. We'll go ahead and lengthen this left leg up towards the sky. Grab for the back of this left thigh, a little soft bend of this left knee, and then maybe you lengthen this right leg out. Just an option and just a choice, so you notice what feels better for your lower body. And then taking this time to just breathe into the back of this left leg. And noticing that each side might feel a little bit different here. So just try your best to stay connected to your body. Stay connected to your breath. Send a lot of love into the hamstring. And we'll take about 2 more cycles of breath here. And just 1 more cycle in this space. And then very carefully, let's drop this right foot down. Create that little figure 4. So left ankle over the right knee. And again, I am going to intensify this posture. You can lift this right leg up. That will intensify the pose quite a bit. Otherwise, keep this right sole of the foot rooted. And then once you feel nice and settled here in the lower body, take a little sway of those legs from side to side here. Yeah, just sending a little more love into those hip sockets. And taking about just 2 more little rocks, 2 more little sways from side to side. And then very carefully, all at your own pace, start to unravel your legs slowly. We'll draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And we'll make our way into a little happy baby. So grabbing for the inside of the thighs, for the outsides of your feet. And then take a little moment here. If you want to take a little rock from side to side, it's going to be a very gentle rock from side to side. Just allowing your back body to be supported by your bed here. And then if you want to stay static here, drawing the knees towards the bed, here you can. And taking about just 2 more cycles of breath here. And just 1 more cycle. And then very carefully, y'all, let's draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself the tightest little squeeze. And then from here, let's shift forward to either our left or right side as we come into our final rest. So just taking this time to get really nice and comfy here. Coming into this little fetal shape, this little shape of rebirth. And can you take this time and space to allow yourself just to be held by the bed here? Allowing the bed to give you the biggest little hug. And close the eyes down if they're not already, or just soften the gaze. And can you take this moment for the next few cycles of breath to allow yourself just to receive. Allow yourself to receive all of the benefits of your practice. And I will let you know when we're going to make our way out, but just take this time to rest, y'all. And take about 3 more cycles of breath here. And very carefully, let's go ahead and start to draw some awareness back into the body by moving the fingertips and the toes. And you can stay here as long as you would like, so it's your option. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and press the top palm down into our bed and then start to draw yourself up into a comfortable seat here. And still keeping the eyes closed or the gaze soft. Let's go ahead and draw the shoulders up towards the ears and release those shoulders back. Let's take 2 more just like that. Shoulders towards the ears and towards the back of the space. And just 1 more. And then we'll go ahead and draw 1 palm to heart, 1 palm to belly. Slightly bow the chin to the chest. And allow yourself to thank your body for showing up. Allowing yourself to thank the body for being here, for supporting you. And allowing yourself just to be grateful for this body. Also, take this time and space to reconnect back to you. And take this time to also allow yourself to have a great rest of the day. Because you deserve it. You do. And then we'll go ahead and draw both palms to our heart center. Starting to bow the chin a little deeper towards the chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining, y'all. That very, very gentle flow. I hope that you all were able to receive a little bit of something. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, whether you're getting ready to start a brand new day or getting ready to go to sleep. Other than that, have an amazing rest of your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you, y'all.